between the quiet hours, when the world had lost its sound. You smiled like you weren't asking for much, just a place to lay things down. Your hands were warm, but unsure, like they learned how not to stay. I told myself not to lean too close, till my heart leaned anyway. We never promised fire or fate, just something honest, soft and true. But even gentle things can ache when you don't know what they'll do. We didn't need a perfect ending or a love that's loud and brave. We held on in the quiet moments, in the ways we couldn't say. It wasn't written in the stars or carved in time forevermore. It was fragile, it was real, a tender kind of forever. Days move slow, the nights too fast, like time was learning our names. Every laugh hid a little fear, every touch risked a change. We talked about tomorrow like it lived in another life, close enough to feel its breath, too far to hold it tight. You looked at me like you already knew this wouldn't be easy to keep. But love doesn't always need a future to feel painfully deep. We didn't need a grand declaration or a reason to believe. We stayed in borrowed seconds and learned how not to leave. It wasn't bold, it wasn't loud, just hearts that dared to feel. In the space between the now and then, a tender kind of forever live. Maybe love isn't meant to last in the ways we understand. Maybe it's just meant to teach us how to open our hands. If I lose you to the passing days, I'll still know what was true, that I learned how to love softly because I loved you. We didn't win against the ending, but we never truly lost. Every memory still breathing, every feeling worth the cost. It may fade from time's long story, but it stays in who we are. Not a promise that we kept, but a mark left on the heart. If forever ever asks my name, I'll tell it what I knew. Some loves don't last forever, they become it quietly too.
We started like a sentence no one knew how to end. Spoken low, almost careless, but it pulled us in. Your eyes held a question you never asked out loud, and I stayed like the answer even when I had doubts. We learned how to be careful, like love was made of glass, holding something beautiful, afraid it wouldn't last. It wasn't written to be forever, but it was real truth became too strong. It's love, unfinished but true, still echoing on. We danced around the future like it was someone else's dream, laughing in borrowed moments, pretending not to see. Time kept leaning closer, asking us to choose. But some hearts aren't broken, they're just worn from truth. You held my name like a memory, already slipping away. And I stayed 1 second longer than I knew how to stay. It wasn't meant to save us or to turn the world around, but it taught us how to feel without making a sound. We didn't fall apart, we just knew when to stop. It's love, unfinished but true, still holding on. Maybe love doesn't always mean staying until the end. Maybe it means knowing when to loosen your hands. I won't call it a mistake or something we outgrew. Some things don't get finished because they're already true. It wasn't loud or dramatic, no goodbye on the floor, just two hearts learning what they were beating for. If time asked what we were, I'll tell it without regret. We were love in its honest form, not finished yet. If you ever look back and wonder what it meant, remember this softly: some love lives best unfinished but true.
We were young in different ways, both afraid of what we felt. You were running from the past, I was learning how to help. Every silence had a weight, every word we couldn't say. We kept time like it was endless, till it started slipping away. I see now what we were missing, not the love, but how to stay. We had hearts that knew the answer, just too scared to change. If love had another chance, if the timing was our friend, if we knew what we were learning back when it began, I wouldn't hold back my truth or hide behind my fear. I'd choose you in the moment, I'd choose you here. We build dreams on maybes, on promises too thin, laughing like the future was a door we walk in. But life kept asking questions we weren't ready to face, so we let go slowly, called it fate instead. Now I hear your name disappear, it just learns how to listen. If love had another chance, if we met with open eyes, if we trusted what we felt instead of letting it slide, I wouldn't wait for someday or a better time to prove that loving you was always the bravest thing to do. Maybe some love comes early before we understand that hearts don't come with instructions, just a trembling hand. I don't blame us for the ending or the words we left behind. Some love is meant to teach us before it ever gets to last. If love had another chance, not to rewrite the past, but to meet it honestly, without looking back, I'd love you without conditions, without the fear of loss, even if it ended again. I'd still choose us. So if our paths ever cross under a different sky, I won't ask for forever, just one moment done right. Because love doesn't regret the chances it once knew. It just waits quietly for the next chance to be true.
I see you in the way the morning falls across an empty room, in the cup you never finished, in the silence afternoon. You don't walk into my present, but you never really leave. You live somewhere between the moments I forget and I remember you. Time has changed the sound of your name. It doesn't hurt the way it did, but there's a version of you that time never gets to touch. It's the version of you I keep, the one who stayed just long enough to show me how to feel deeply, then let go without the rush. Not the one who walked away, or the one I couldn't save, just the you that loved me gently. In the quiet, in the space, we were almost something lasting, almost brave enough to try. Every truth just slightly softened, every goodbye half a lie. I don't replay all the endings or the things we didn't do. I hold on to what was honest when your eyes still looked like truth. I've forgiven all the reasons we couldn't make it through, but I still keep that moment where I mattered to you. It's the version of you I keep, before the distance learned our names, when loving didn't need a future and nothing had to change. Not the silence after midnight or the echo of your call, just the warmth before the leaving, when we still had it all. Some memories don't fade away, they just learn a softer light. They stop asking to be relieved and settle into who It's the version of you I keep in the safest part of me, where love exists without regret or the weight of what could be. I don't reach for you anymore, but I don't wish you gone. You're a chapter I don't reopen, but I still read it when I'm strong. If I ever speak your name, it won't be out of pain, just gratitude for the moment when you were mine, in the version I keep.
The house feels wider these days, like your echo learned how to roam. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, like it's waiting to be worn. I tell myself it's just habit that keeps your name in my head, but memory has a quiet way of pulling out what's already left. I thought time would take it from me like it does with everything else, but some love doesn't disappear, it just turns into something else. I'm holding on to what faded, not the love, just the light. The way we laugh without thinking, the way your hand fit in mine. I know it's no longer living, I know it's already gone, but letting go takes longer when something once felt like home. We didn't break in a moment, we thinned out day by day, like a photograph left in sunlight, slowly losing its face. You stopped saying my name, I stopped asking why. We learned how to be quiet before we learned how to say goodbye. If I'm honest with myself, I knew before you left, love doesn't always shatter, sometimes it just forgets. I'm holding on to what faded, to the shape, not the sound, to the way you once looked at me before love turned around. I don't chase what we were, I don't beg for a sign, I just linger in the feeling of when you were still mine. Maybe I don't need closure or a reason to explain. Some endings are just silence, learning how to stay. If I release this slowly, if I loosen my grip, will I lose who I was then, or finally forgive it? I was holding on to what faded, but I'm learning how to breathe. Not everything you lose is something you still need. I'll thank the past for showing me how deeply I can feel, then I'll let it rest gently in what's no longer real. If love ever asks about us, I won't call it a mistake, just a season that mattered, now quiet, now faded, now faded. It started like an ordinary morning, coffee cooling by the sink.
Your voice sounded just a little distant, like you were already gone in your thoughts. We stood inside the same small silence, so close yet unsure how to breathe. Every word waited its turn, every truth stayed underneath. I felt the pause between your sentences, the moment love forgot its line. Fear stepped in where hope should have spoken, and time chose neither yours nor mine. It was the day love hesitated, right there between yes and no, when hearts were ready to fall forward, but courage moved too slow. We didn't break, we didn't fight, we just stood and let it pass. Love blinked once in that second and became the past. The afternoon wore on in pieces, shadows stretching on the wall. We talked about the smallest things, like we were afraid of all. Your hand almost reached for mine, then thought better of the cost. Sometimes love isn't the feeling, it's the risk we never crossed. I wonder who we might have been if we had spoken then, if one of us had said stay instead of let's pretend. It was the day love hesitated, not because it wasn't real, but because we were scared of how much we felt. No goodbye, no broken trust, just a door we didn't choose. Love didn't leave that moment, we did. Maybe love doesn't fail loudly, maybe it slips away in the seconds we overthink, in the things we don't say. I replay that fragile silence like a song without an end, not to change what happened, just to understand. Find a day love hesitated and learned how to wait. Some love lives in the almost instead of the fade. I don't carry blame or anger, just a quiet ache inside. Love didn't stop believing, it just paused that night. If love ever comes back asking why we let it go by, I'll say we loved each other, just not loudly, not in time.
The room was quiet except for the clock ticking like it knew our hearts. We didn't shout, we didn't fight, we just held on to the start. Your eyes met mine for a moment, like a story we couldn't finish. We were too gentle for anger, too tired for illusions. I felt your hand tremble softly, as if saying goodbye without words. Some love doesn't end in fire, it fades in silence unheard. We let go slowly, not with a bang, not with blame, just two hearts learning that love can change its name. We let go slowly, like a leaf drifting downstream, holding on to the memory of what we used to dream. streets outside were empty, like the space we used to fill. Our laughter lingered in corners, even though the echoes still. I walked past our favorite cafe where we carved promises in the air. I smiled at the ghosts of us who lingered like they cared. It wasn't hate, it wasn't loss, it was the quiet let it be. Two souls knowing the weight of a love too fragile to see. We let go slowly, like the sun slips past the night, learning that to hold on too tightly can dim the light. We let go slowly, no one left standing in blame, just a tender fading ache calling softly your name. If time ever asks why we didn't fight or cry, I'll say love isn't always possession, sometimes it's learning to fly. We held on long enough to know it was true, then we let it drift away slowly like we knew. We let go slowly, not the end, just a pause. Two hearts walking forward with all their gentle flaws. We let go slowly, but the love remains in the space between us, in the memory of our names. The last touch, the softest glance, the quiet goodbye, the gentle chance. Some love doesn't vanish completely. We let go slowly and carry it quietly.
I walked past the streets we knew. Every corner whispers your name. The cafe where we laughed too loud now feels empty, almost the same. I see you in the photographs that I haven't dared to frame. Frozen smiles in fading light, a love that didn't stay the same. I tell myself it's over, that the days have turned to dust, but my heart keeps writing letters to a love I thought I could trust. I'm still loving in past tense, holding on to what's gone, feeling you in shadows, even when the lights move on. It's not the present that keeps me, it's the memory I can't release. Still loving in past tense, a quiet ache that won't cease. The nights are longer than they should be. I replay the words we never said, the moments paused in fragile time, the things I wish I'd done instead. I smile at the thought of us, and I almost call your name. But love lives in silence now, not in promises, not in blame. I know we changed direction, the heart doesn't follow logic, it remembers what felt divine. I'm still loving in past tense, tracing your steps in the dark, remembering the way you laughed, the way you left your mark. It's not regret that haunts me, it's the warmth that couldn't stay. Still loving in past tense, in the quiet of yesterday. Maybe some love is meant to linger, even when it cannot last. Maybe the heart keeps its memory of a beauty in the past. I won't ask for tomorrow, I won't chase what's through. I'll hold this love gently as a truth I once knew. I'm still loving in past tense, softly without despair, feeling you in moments, though you're no longer there. It's not pain, it's devotion to a chapter that was mine. Still loving in past tense, frozen in time. The streets are quiet, the night moves on. Hey, I whisper to the air where we belong. Some loves don't end completely, they stay in past tense. Still loving, still true.